The Surge 2 is undoubtedly the best game I've played from these developers. Previously they made Lords of the Fallen, followed by the Surge 1. Lords of the Fallen was not a good game, and the Surge 1 had its fans, but I was not one of them. It felt overly difficult and punishing without really being fair in the same way as like other Souls-like games could be described. The Surge 2 hits a much better balance of this, thanks to some clever setup of their healing mechanics, whereby you have an energy bar, which is the blue bar at the bottom, which is used to charge and pre-charge your health bars. So if I take damage, I have 2 charges of a healing thing I can equip right now, but I can also hold circle and charge it up using the consumable energy I have. So when I get into a fight with this guy here, and by the way, fights are pretty fun, because you get to target body parts and knock them off of people. You build up energy, and then you can cash that energy in to get you more healing items. This means that even if you get into a bad fight and you struggle and you burn through your healing items, you're not doomed. You can then just go back to have another fight. You can get your healing charges back. You can continue pushing forward and being more aggressive. Like, when I played through the first game, it felt like every single time I took a hit from any enemy, I was being utterly destroyed, with no chance of being able to be able to continue, because like I'd used up some of my limited use healing items. The only other way you could heal in that game was with energy, which meant that if you were fighting a boss that you couldn't hit because he was about to kill you in the next hit, well, you couldn't get your energy back. If you can't get your energy back, you can't heal. So, sorry. You're just dead. Like, some people like that kind of gameplay. I don't. I like games to, give me a chance, and I'm not very good at them, especially. But yeah, it's just a highly enjoyable one of those kinds of games. The limb targeting mechanic, which you see me do to cut off a couple arms, means that when you encounter bad guys who have a new weapon that you want, you just cut it off of them. If they've got armor pieces you want, you cut them off. You need to upgrade your hats, you cut people's heads off and get their headgear so you can craft them when you get back to your med bay, which is your essentially your bonfire, if you will. The map design and level design is really good. Levels interconnect with each other in really clever and interesting ways. We're currently playing in New Game Plus because this is the only save file I have, so I'm a little bit overpowered, but that's fine. And that's really everything I can think of to say about this. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed the 20-odd hours it took me to finish this game. It's a really good Souls game. I will probably play through New Game Plus again at some point down the line, but when there's so many other different games to play. Like, the best thing I can say about this is I'm playing it, and I completed it, and I'm doing the review of it right now. When there's a new Gwent expansion out, oh my god, I love Gwent. Like, after I'm done with this review, I'm going to go and play it for like the rest of the entire day. But that's how good of a game this is it got me to stop playing Gwent and finish it. There's not a lot of games that would be able to say that. So yeah, I would say buy it now if you like these kind of soul games, these kind of soul games, not sale games. Words, good. If you're a fan of Dark Souls, if you're a fan of that kind of genre, this is a really good one of those. It's not perfect. I had one small glitch where I fell out of existence, but that was funny more than anything else. There are some performance issues. Textures often just don't load in. There are problems with screen tearing. Like, sometimes it just doesn't look great at all because of the low textures. Oh hey, you're not supposed to be here. As I was saying, it's just a fun to play brawler. And like, the most important thing is when it does kill you, and like I did die quite a few times over the course of the playthrough, it's always your fault. Like, it never feels like the game is just being unfair. Like, I died to each boss I fought once. Oh boy, those guys hit really hard. But hey, that's good for showing off in the reviews how easy it is to die if you're not paying attention and spending more time focusing on talking. Also, New Game Plus does not mess around. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for the review. It's really good. You should buy it if you like these kind of games. If you don't like these kind of games, it's honestly one of the more accessible ones. Like, I'd certainly say it's easier than, say, any of the Dark Souls games. Probably easier than Bloodborne. Especially when you get stuff that lets you see what direction enemy attacks are coming from, which was the big white arrows on screen that I was ignoring. And you can use them to be able to directionally counter and parry. And like I was terrible at parrying, just watching any of my Sekiro videos. But this makes it easy to be good at parrying, and then you can feel strong and powerful. So yeah, good game. Game good. You should buy it if you like those kind of games. And probably buy it on sale if you don't like these kind of games, because it's a good one.